Hi, welcome back to the Praxis Test Prep channel. My name is Tasha. I'm a former high school biology teacher. Today, I'm going to walk you through some practice problems for the Praxis exam 5018. That's elementary education, content, specifically life science. Okay, let's get started. Okay, question 1. Which of the following organisms does not belong to the group? So let's look at all the rose, the moss, and the pine. They all belong in that kingdom Plantae. So each one of these belongs in that kingdom Plantae. The mushrooms belong in their separate kingdom, which is the kingdom fungi. So that is our left out organism. So our answer is going to be A, the mushroom. On to question 2. A grasshopper eats grass, a frog eats the grasshopper, a snake eats the frog, a hawk eats the snake. When the hawk dies, fungi breaks down its decaying body. Which of the following organisms is a detrivore? So we're looking specifically at that detrivore, and what a detrivore is they are going to break down organic matter. Any kind of detrivore breaks down organic matter. So let's look at our flowchart. So we have the grass that is eaten by that grasshopper. That grasshopper is then eaten by that frog. That frog is then eaten by the snake. And that snake is eaten by the hawk. And finally, our hawk is then broken down by that fungi. So our answer is going to be D, that fungi is the detrivore. But let's look at the other examples and let's talk about what they actually are. So the grass is going to be our producer because it takes sunlight and it makes energy out of sunlight. The grasshopper, when you look at that, is going to be our primary consumer because it is consuming that grass. The frog is then the secondary. The snake is then that third consumer. And then finally, the hawk is then our fourth consumer. So our answer is still D, that fungi. The third question, which type of symbiotic relationship is beneficial for both organisms? So parasitism is going to only really benefit one organism. So one organism is benefited and the other one is actually harmed. So that would be like a mosquito biting you. Commensalism is where one benefits and the other one is not harmed or benefited. Endosymbiosis is going to be when actually one organism lives inside the other organism, which you are not seeing, where both are benefiting from that normally. Mutualism, this is where you actually have both organisms that are benefiting from that relationship. So it's like fungi living by the roots of trees, they both benefit from that. So our answer is D, mutualism. Number 4, which would not be considered density-dependent factor in the density of a population of macaques living in North Africa? So the quantity of available trees, this is going to be density-dependent. So the more trees that are available, the more macaques can live there. The amount of available groundwater, again, it will be density-dependent. So the more groundwater available to drink, the more macaques can live there. A wave of life-threatening disease carried by ticks. This is not really density dependent. This could happen whether there was a lot of population or not very many. And how often baby macaques are born, this is density dependent because the more macaques, the more born. So our answer will be C, that wave of life-threatening disease carried by ticks. I hope this was helpful. If you're looking for more ways to study, head over to study.com to check out other videos. As a Study.com member, you get access to hundreds of practice problems like the ones I just walked you through, as well as targeted instruction for some topics you might still be struggling with, along with some test-taking strategies to help you maximize your score on test day. Finally, we want to hear from you. Please like and subscribe if today's video was helpful. In the comments down below, please let us know if there's any topics you'd like us to cover next. Good luck and happy studying!